What's going on, my GRIXIS lovers? Today I have a very special list for you today. We're talking about a GRIXIS control list, of course, but it's probably going to be my favorite list so far in the new current meta. We're talking about a GRIXIS Lier deck. Cue the intro and let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we are playing a very annoying GRIXIS control list. And when I say annoying, I only mean annoying for our opponents, of course, because we are going to be running Lier, Disciple of the Drowned. It's a very powerful card when resolved and very hard to deal with once it's on the battlefield. Has a great matchup against control and aggro, and we'll show you just why when we break this thing down. But before we do, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you take one moment to do so. It's a free way to help support the channel. We are on the road to 5,000 before the end of the year. I'm really hoping to hit it, so if you could help out by hitting that sub button, I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, let's dive in, guys. Let's talk about the list and then get into the gameplay footage. We have some really great games for you guys here. This deck went on a rampage, 5-0, so it's going to be some good footage for you guys today. Let's start it off. I guess let's tell you guys what Lier does, right? So Lier, it's a creature that's 3/4 for 5. Already not very great, but what's great about it is when it does resolve on the battlefield, all of your cards, if you're running instant sorceries, come back as flashback. So your hand becomes the size of your entire screen in some cases, because we're going to be playing nothing but instant and sorcery cards. And ultimately, we're going to be doing kind of what everyone's been doing lately in the meta, is we're going to be trying to copy with Galvanic Iteration and All Runs Epiphany for the game winner. But Lier is a great card to get us there because, again, the value on this thing is endless if it resolves on the battlefield, because spells can't be countered once this thing hits the field. So some people still run counter spells with this list. I do not. I don't think it's necessary. I've got up at the top 4 Fading Hopes. This is kind of a must-have in the list because not only does it bounce all the green tokens that are out there right now, but it also bounces Lier back to your hand in case it's in danger of being removed off the battlefield, because we cannot have Lier die, so we have to protect it very well. And Fading Hope is the best way to do that. We've also got 2 Flunks. Flunk is in the deck as our removal tool because we also run ways of discarding cards from our opponent's hands. We'll get to that in a moment, but it's a great removal tool for this list. 3 Thundering Rebukes, which I put in during the video halfway through because I think it's such a great removal tool. 2 to deal 4 is phenomenal, especially when you're talking about all these really tough things in green right now. So Thundering Rebukes, really great for that. There are some green removal tools like Burning Hands that we were currently running in the list that do destroy green lists, but it's very specific to green, and we were running into a lot of Angels and Clerics, so this was a much better removal tool for us. We've also got 2 Expressive Iterations, just for early game, mana fixing. Obviously the other Galvanic Iterations as well to copy all of our spells. Copying things is going to be really key in this list. A couple Divide by Zeros, and then of course the Go Blank is what we were talking about before. The reason we have Go Blank in this list is because if you make your opponent discard 2 cards, that's already great enough. But if we can exile their graveyard, that's phenomenal, because a lot of times when you're playing a list like this, you're going to get mirror matchups. It's just how the algorithm works. So in a mirror matchup, Go Blank is a shutdown card, because you can exile all the graveyard for Lier and they won't be able to cast their spells. So this is a great card to tech against your own mirror matchups. Then we have 3 Crush the Weaks because obviously almost everything's aggro. And then Prismari Command is phenomenal. We have 4 of. This is one of our only 4 ofs really in the list because we're trying to cycle cards out, which is great because if we cycle out 2 cards with this, they go to the graveyard, we draw 2 more. Those 2 cards that go to the graveyard, we get them right back. So this is like a draw, draw 2 basically. And then we can create treasures, deal damage, and also kill a Seeker's Chariot, which is phenomenal. So this is a 4 of because it's just a really good card right now, especially for this list. Unexpected Windfall is another great card because we get to draw 2 cards off of this thing, but it also generates a lot of treasure, and we're going to need a lot of mana to do things like copy the All Runs Epiphany. But yeah, that's it, guys. I tried to get through this quickly because we got a lot of gameplay footage for you guys. We've also got 2 Hall of the Storm Giants and a sideboard. Almost forgot about the sideboard because we got Divide by Zero. We got 2 Environmental Sciences, 2 Teachings, a Start from Scratch, Introduction to Annihilation, and Mascot Exhibition. Another win con, guys, would be to copy the Mascot Exhibition. Done that before too. It is phenomenal. But yeah, that's the list in a nutshell, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun with the gameplay footage. We grinded our way back to our numbers, and we're sitting pretty again. And I hope to see you guys tonight on the live stream. So hit that little notification bell because there's a live stream tonight at 6 o'clock my time, Arizona time. I'm not sure where we fall because we don't have daylight savings times on your guys' clock, but 6 o'clock Arizona time. And yeah, that's gonna do it. We're gonna get to the gameplay footage now, and we'll meet you guys back here for some final thoughts at the end. Peace. All right, here we go. We're playing our, honestly, my favorite list so far from, you know, the current meta that we have right now. And I'm excited because we did lose our number, but we're gonna hopefully grind that back here today. We get to go first. Not the best starting hand here, I can't lie. This is a little bit better, I suppose. This is a little better. If we're up against green, Burning Hands is great. So is Flunk, so we can keep this. And I suppose we hope for green, right? We hope for green to be our matchup. Let's see. This does not look like green to me, but I've seen stranger things. Black, red. Okay, so this will be our red source. All right, so this is probably mono white or angels or clerics or something. It could be any of those three, I'm assuming. This is not typical for mono white. Okay, it's Azorius. Oh, it's Esper Angels. Okay. Trying to decipher this right now. It's kind of odd. So, Burning Hands. Very bad card here. Let's just pass the turn, I suppose. Flunk. Gonna be our removal tool of choice, but even that's not very good here. They have 5 cards in hand. 5 cards, meaning Flunk only hits for 2. So it's not gonna work. Gonna have to let that resolve, and that's gonna give hexproof and indestructible to all their angels. All right, what are we looking for here off the top? We do need land still, unfortunately. All right, off to a not so great start. Hopefully we can recover. Hopefully recovering here isn't our future. Sorry, my chair is just so uncomfortable. You're gonna see me shuffling around quite a bit here. And they got a hermit. Okay. Alright, we did hit another land, which we did need. 4 cards in hand, meaning that our Flunk is actually going to hit for 3. Might be worth... we actually might want to take one more shot here and try to get rid of the hermit, actually. Let's do that. Let's try to get rid of the hermit. And we're going to do it now because, you know, we want them to play more cards next turn. The more we can get out of their hand, the more the Flunk's going to go. Wow, they give the hermit the indestructibility and hexproof. That's odd. Why did they want to protect it so bad? I'm gonna flunk it now, I think. Okay. That was really odd that they're willing to protect it. The one hermit with their Seagate. That didn't seem like the play, but hey, we're down to one youthful Valkyrie, which I can't complain too much about. Their Field of Runes is gonna blow up my Hall of Storm Giants. Something to consider down the road. Wouldn't mind hitting the go blank with the iteration at some point in this game. If we can get a land off the top here, that'd be great. But they get another hermit down. Unfortunate. The hermit's going to be able to counter these all-run epiphanies. I think that's really why they're worried about it. I'm actually hoping they counter this. Okay, they counter it. That's actually good because now it's in their graveyard. Decline. And we're still going to get the go blank to go off here. And it does exile their graveyard. So those are gone. All right. We're coming back, man. We're coming back. This is huge. This is huge. We cleaned up the battlefield really nice there. If we can just now top deck one more land, we can get an all-runs epiphany off, which would be a great way to start it off. And then we can probably going to hold back on the second one until we can copy it later. But at least we can get one epiphany off. We'll be in good shape. They find their best angel again. Yikes. Divide. That's actually really nice. If we divide the angel now... This is actually a really tough decision, because if we divide, we can go get an environmental sciences. Just trying to think here. I wonder if they allow it. I wonder if they allow it, or they're going to sack their Seagate. Either way, it's good for us. But if they sack their Seagate, that would actually kind of stink, because it would give hexproof to the Valkyrie. And I wouldn't be able to go get the environmental sciences, is what we're really looking for. Because we want to be able to cast the All-Runs Epiphany here next turn. Like, that's the main reason we really needed that to hit. We gained 2 off of that too, which is great. So we haven't seen any counters except for the Hermits. All right, this does whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to your owner's hand. Okay. Interesting. So we know this is going to resolve. That's nice. We get some blockers. We get some blockers down. Ooh, don't mind if I do, my friend. Looks like we're going to take over the game now, hopefully. That's a big hopefully. There's no way to protect our Lier from removal. So we just got to pray they don't top deck anything here. Just got to hope and pray that no top decks come through for our opponent here. We're back up to 9. We, again, just cross our fingers here. Let's go. If they can't top deck like a, you know, a Vanishing Verse, we're in good shape. All right, good. We should win this game now. Nice. Get to copy the All-Runs Epiphany now. And we get to go in for some good stuff here. They gain some life off of this attack. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Make sure we do the cheap side of the iteration, because it is expensive on the, you know, the left side of that card. You're paying full cost. Double down on the All-Runs Epiphany here. Coming in hot. Couple of really dead cards here in this matchup, I can't lie, in my hand, and it's really frustrating. Like the Burning Hands and the Go Blank, it was good at first, but now not really so good here anymore. But it did actually save us. I can't be too upset about the Burning Hands. Like, it was not bad. All right. Yes, we flunk this. It goes back to their hand, though. I just realized. Oh, man. I just realized that. That's unfortunate. Oh, it doesn't go back to their hand. Why not? Whenever non-token creature dies, return that card to your owner's hand at the beginning of your next end step. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Get in for our attack here. And then we're going to Prismari Command. Hopefully the Prismari Command can hit us our All-Runs Epiphany. That's what we're really looking for here. Treasure's never bad. We could always use extra mana. All right, let's get rid of that. And that. Let's make them recast this. And we're going to go grab a Mascot Exhibition. All right, they sacrificed that. Totally fine. Fine by me. That's also fine because we have the Go Blank and it's our turn again. Go Blank. And we've got the 2 divides. So we bounce their Archangel back to their hand on the next go around. And we get in for some more damage here. So looking pretty sweet. I think we've got this game pretty much locked up here. Once Lier hits the battlefield, It's all go mode from there, man. It's just unstoppable, really. If you can protect it, that is. Got to be able to protect it. And our turn. The fact we have 2 divides means we can protect it very well. All right, here we go. What's the top deck? This is gonna decide the fate of the game here. I think we got it though. Pretty stoked on it. Oh, it's a land. Don't know why they slow rolled us that hard. All right, go to your attack step so I can divide your creature. Maybe they're thinking about activating their, their flying land too. Fair enough. It's a 3/4, right? It is. Okay, it's a 3/4. Here comes the attack. We bounce you back to your hand, which means you can't. Yeah, I was gonna say it means you can't actually replay it this turn because you activated your land. So that's good games. Well played, good games. On to the next one. All right. I made a slight adjustment here on the fly. I haven't typically done that in a while because I like to really play test my decks before I start my videos nowadays, but I just feel like that was kind of the final straw for burning hands, man. We're not seeing a whole lot of green. I'm sure we'll get green right away now, but Thundering Rebuke is good enough either way. Even if we do run into some green stuff, we get to go first. We have a really good starting hand with the iteration. All runs Epiphany Foretell. That's a good turn 2 situation. Crush the Weak in case we're up against mono white. We got a really solid start here. Okay, it's gonna be a blood money list, huh? Blood money list. How do we handle blood money? The Crush the Weak is really phenomenal against this list because it exiles the creatures that it hits. So if we can hit a couple of things like the Eye Twitch and the Ghast, it could be pretty awesome. We're not gonna try anything yet though. Ooh, we get our Lier right away. Perfect. We'll play the blue side here. And say go. And no Deadly Dispute. Okay, I was wondering about that, if they were going to have Deadly Dispute or not. Struggling to hit their black sources. We're off to a phenomenal start. The mana looks good. Everything's kind of falling into place right now as far as our top decks go. Got the Lier. This is looking really nice. Really, really nice. Protecting Lier is going to be really tough here. I can't lie. Anytime you're up against mono black, removal is going to be very, very heavy and prominent. So trying to protect it from all this removal. Obviously the Fading Hope's going to do that, but you don't want to use the Fading Hope on Lier just because you're going to have to keep replaying it for that 5 mana. It's never fun. I might drop the Crush the Weak here on this play. 2 Eye Twitches is really good value. I'm just afraid of a Deadly Dispute, but they haven't had it so far, so they would have had to have top decked it pretty. This just seems too good to pass up. They do have instant speed. Okay, so no Deadly Dispute, but that does mean we got to look out for removal because our opponent here is going to be running a lot of it. That's why they're holding priority. They had the priority there to, I guess, to activate Faceless Haven too, though. They did have enough mana to activate it, but not bring it out untapped. It's something to think about. Flunk. Can we flunk this? 1, 2. So 5 cards in hand. This only does 2. No, we can't flunk it. We could bounce it back to their hand, but I think I'm just going to take the 3. The problem with taking the 3 here is that we're going to lose cards from the graveyard, man. Yeah, that's the best one too. Shoot. Something to consider. Alright, this ain't bad though. We got plenty of mana now to protect our Lier, so let's go for it. So they can't really activate their land again, their Hive, without letting my Lier live. So they're gonna probably play removal here to try to get rid of it instead, which means they won't be able to activate it. Hopefully. We'll see. I mean, I'm not too upset if they do activate it, because Crush the Weak is not something I'm going to probably end up playing again here. MYTHIC Massacre for 4. There we go. Not only did they spend mana, they spent all their mana. And say go. Now they know we have it. We're about to actually copy our All-Runs Epiphany though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more land. They're really gonna make me do this, man. They Soul Shatter. Okay. Well, they got rid of it. They had a lot of removal. I'm talking a lot there. But we get to copy our All-Runs Epiphany, so I'm not like too crazy upset about it. We don't have our Hall of the Storm Giants out there though, which is kind of unfortunate here. Okay, let's get in there for 4. Let's copy our friend Unexpected Windfall here. No, we didn't have enough mana. We didn't have enough red mana, you dodo. Oh no. Can't believe I did that. Can't believe I actually did that. Yikes. Big yikes. Still can't believe I did that. Okay. All right. Well. We do have another Lier, so it might have saved our butts here. Also, the treasures can act as red sources for the Unexpected Windfall. I gotta be careful with that, man. Double devotion. Yikes! I should have looked. It's all good though. All right, we get a Loth Spider Queen down here. I left back 2 birds, by the way, everybody, because if they had removal and they activated the land, it would have been bad. So. Nice. Prismari Command's pretty sweet. Let's get the Lier down. All right, we got options now. We've got options. How do we want to do this? I'm not too sure how I want to do this, honestly. It feels bad, but I think I'm gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna draw some cards because they all go to the graveyard and then they become my cards anyways. So it's like drawing 2 cards here, and we get some good ones. Nice. We get some really good ones. All right, this is actually so nice right now, and it still leaves me with 1 mana open to bounce our own Lier. Oh, GG's, man. This is good. Those are probably 2 of the best cards we could have drawn right there. Deadly Dispute, so they get to draw 2 more cards here. So they get a little bit more of a pick now. But the best news of all of this is if they run Blood in the Snow, which I know they do, they get nothing back from the graveyard. And Blood in the Snow doesn't necessarily work very well with us because... yeah, I'm gonna leave them all back. Sorry, my throat is just not functioning today. I'm gonna leave them all back though because A, removal, B, they have lands they can activate. Blood in the Snow, destroy all creatures. I'll be taking this back. Please and thank you. I had a feeling that was coming, and they don't get any value off of it because of the no creatures in the graveyard. The meat hook's doing some work for him, but that's about it. All right, and the scoop. I didn't think they were really quite out of that yet. I mean, I'm not saying they were out of it. I'm saying they were in the game still because they still had those hives, and those hives could have definitely been doing some work to, you know, exile these up piece by piece. I didn't exactly have a whole lot of mana to work with, but anyways, good game. On our way back to our number. All right, we're getting close to that elusive number, man. We need to get it back. Got to get all wins today. It's gonna be tough, but man, it is a different ball game up here, man, for sure. My first real try hard mythic run recording for you guys has been pretty tough, but we get another good hand. Another great hand, especially if this is mono white. Oh, they're gonna not like us, man. I love that Crush the Weak can be foretold too, because it avoids the Spellbinder. Okay. More of the same, huh? Looks like it's gonna be more of the same. Crush the Week's still very good here, though, like we saw in the last one. Oh, it's Rakdos. I don't think we're going to get as lucky 2 games in a row where they're not going to have the Deadly Dispute. Almost every time we play something with the Shambling Gas to kick it off, Deadly Dispute accompanies it. So let's not get too excited about that. Oh, it's the Painter. The old Painter, huh? All right, we're definitely getting the Crush the Week ready for this next go round because they are off to a very good start here. The Painter's going to make things very big, and we need to kill it before it can do that. I hate this chair. I hate this chair with a passion. All right, gonna take some damage, but still okay though. Still okay. Let's go with red and black here. Let's blow up the board. Deadly Dispute, right? Gotta be, right? No way we get lucky twice. That's never happened. Play with fire. Deal 2 damage and scry. Okay, I guess we did get lucky. I'll take that over a Deadly Dispute any day. Just trying to get a scry off, huh? Cool by me. They do get, you know, more treasure out of it, but which they wouldn't have gotten if they allowed that to resolve because they would have been exiled. So cool with me. Just a few more treasures. Nice. Nothing, huh? All right, giving me all day to set up. That is not what you want to do against Lier decks. You do not want to give them time to set up. And Prismari Command is going to be the tool to get us going here. So you're telling me they didn't have the Deadly Dispute, but then they just top decked it after I killed their things? Ouch. Ouch. I feel your pain, my friend. I feel your pain. Definitely going to kill that before they can cast any creatures off of it to make them bigger. We have Fading Hope too, by the way, so. All right, well, we still get our card draw, which is nice. Definitely don't need all this mana. But I hate throwing away mana in this deck because, you know, the spells come back, the mana's, you know, the mana doesn't. So it feels weird throwing it all away, but feels like we kind of have to there. Unexpected Windfall is a great card. Absolutely love that card. Don't want to accidentally play it though when we don't have red mana for it. Like last time, that was embarrassing. Wow. Absolutely getting flooded here. Flunk is actually really nice. Flunk will be a great removal tool for the Predator, being that it can gain indestructibility by sacking creatures. Not that they're going to have anything flashed in or anything, but just something to consider, that that's going to be a really good tool for those types of things. There is a little bit of indestructible going around here and there, so having Flunk is a really good way to deal. That's unfortunate. Let's make them pump all their treasure into this, hopefully, and then we'll bounce it. They don't pump any into it. Ouch. Was really hoping there that you would do that. It's not a bad top deck. Not a bad top deck at all. We could just try to beat them to the punch here as far as getting them dead before they can get us dead. That dragon is a nightmare, so just gotta get this thing dead, or get them dead before this thing can kill us. Holy cow, that dragon is not fun. Please pump your treasures into it. You gotta pump your treasures into it, man. Come on, do it. Do it, come on. No. All right. All right. At least if we get an extra shot here with the Hall of the Storm Giants to their face, they're down to 3, so they can't exactly just run that dragon in and attack with it. They're gonna have to hold it back to make some blocks. So that works. So that works. All right, here we go. The thing is, though, they can pump it. It can only give it power, though. So it could kill our Hall of the Storm Giants when we attack. But it's a good trade that I'm willing to take. We are running out of cards quickly. So the value there is just not... It's not there. They're not going to attack, though. They can't. So the Fading Hopes did their job, which is to stall long enough to get us ahead. Oh, come on. I was hoping for something we could copy there. What do we do? Because our opponent here has now a Predator, which I don't think changes anything. I still think we attack with the 7/7. Let's just say they do block with the Predator. They sack the Inferno. Okay, and then they get indestructibility. Yeah, either way, this is still the play. Tough, man. Tough when when we draw like 45 lands this game. Holy cow, we draw on so many lands. So they are going with the Predator block. Not giving it indestructibility though. That's smart. Okay. That is smart. Land. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. They're attacking. Oh no, how much do they have to pump into this thing? Not enough, right? 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they're just gonna let me kill them. I think they're just gonna let me kill them. All right, good game, I guess. Yeah, I think they just gave up. They had one more block in them. I don't know if maybe they didn't think they had the removal to handle the Hall of the Storm Giants after that, but anyways, we got our number back. Let's go. All right, so that last game we just won. It may or may not be in the video. You might have seen another game in between this one and the last one. You may not. It wasn't really anything to write home about. It was an easy win. Our opponent got mana screwed. They were playing a very weird, unique list. This is a good keep though. I like this a lot. The mana sucks, but I like it a lot because we have Crush the Weak. And hopefully the iteration can get us there on the mana. I hope we top deck a blue or red source here though. Or anything I can foretell with. No. No foretelling for me. Unfortunate. I could have just foretold this. Could have cracked this and then casted it on curve. That would have been really nice. They don't spend... Oh, I was going to say, they don't spend the mana to pump anything. Kind of odd. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good Crush the Weak to me here. Because if they pump anything, it's not going to be as clean. So we are definitely going to Crush the Weak here. Prismari Command is going to be nice because this is turn 4. So we should probably see Innistrad Chariot coming down. We blow up one of the cats, destroy their artifact. But if that's the case, we're going to need a land off the top. So anyways, yeah, we're probably going to cut that last game out. I'm just thinking to myself in my head right now. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't very good. All right. I'm actually... That play changes everything. We're going to go for Expressive Iteration, find our land, and then Thundering Rebuke here. I'd rather this be in my hand because we have the Lier. So let's throw this bad boy down and Thundering Rebuke this pack leader. So our mana problems are finally kind of fixed. Not really. Obviously we could do a little better, but we do have like Unexpected Windfall, which can get us some card draw here, and we got options. And we missed our land drop. Ugh. That's what I was hoping that wouldn't happen. What to do? I think we stick to the plan, man. Just blow up the cat and the Asika's Chariot. But if we do that, let's do it on their turn. Let's let them commit the mana and then also tap both their cats so there's no attack coming back to us for 2. Good old mono green. This is mono green is the list that actually got me to mythic pretty quickly. If you guys are trying to get to mythic, that might be the list you want to look into. Fairly easy to get wins with. Okay, they're not activating the chariot. That is about as odd as it gets for me. Could even bounce the cat here, but I'm going to just save the token or the fading hope for next turn. All right. Come on, help me out here, game. Help me out here. I'm actually gonna dump one of these because we can get it back for very cheap. All right, now we got ourselves a Crush the Weak, which does look very enticing, to be completely honest. But I think I'm gonna pass on it for now. I'd rather keep all this mana because this mana is gonna be super helpful later. And you know, these 2/2/2s on the field aren't exactly scaring me. I could bounce the token if they want to attack. They might leave back the winter to get more mana, or not. Or not. Could bounce them both too. Really slow them down, but not what I want to do. Is that what I want to do? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I want to save my mana, like I said, to just either copy the Epiphany down the road or... This is tough. Very, very tough decisions, man. Okay. Thundering Rebuke is nice. Very nice. So if I do this, I need more mana. I need to keep drawing these lands, man. So if I Crush the Weak, so unfortunate. I really want to do this. Get another land. Thundering Rebuke. This is not an easy decision at all. Oh, this is such a tough decision, man. All right, I'm gonna crush the weak. I'm gonna crush the weak. This was such a hard decision. Why was I struggling so? Like, there's literally like 10 ways we can go with this. It feels like, but I think crush the weak is the play. Oh man, crush the weak, and then we foretell the Epiphany, and then next turn put 2/1/1 counters on it. Okay. All right, this might be a greedy play, but it's what I want to do. Now that they've invested more into these creatures, all right, more land on the top. We need that. We definitely need that. It's not blue though. We need blue, but it's okay. It's okay. We can get Lier down next turn, which, you know, brings back our fading hopes and everything. All right. If we get Lier down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll have 2 mana left over. All right. Is it Lier, or do we go with something else here? Yeah, it's got to be Lier. It's got to be Lier. Lier can, you know, block these cats, no problem, if they want to swing in. So they're gonna have to crew the Asika's Chariot if they want to do something here. Yeah, let's just hold the fading hopes here. We got to keep the Lier alive as best we can, and if it could just survive this one turn, if we can survive this one turn, we're gonna be in really good shape. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, enough to cast an Alrund's Epiphany. Not the way I would like to, though. I'd like to copy it, obviously. We've got back a Crush the Week, a couple Crush the Weeks, so we're in a really good spot. Really good spot. They've got a lot of mana though, which is making me really kind of nervous. A lot of mana. If we could pull this off though, it's technically a 5-0 day, so that would be really good. All right. I think I let this attack go through, to be honest. Like I said, because I need to protect the Lier. Lier's number one. I gotta avoid fight spells, and they might try to attack, enticing me to bounce it. And then after I go to bounce it, they could activate a fight spell. You know they have one. They just highlighted the Lier. They're looking at it, so that you know that they got a fight spell. So let's not fall for it. Let's just take the 5 damage here. But at the same time, if they have the fight spell, I will have to bounce it back to my hand, which could be problematic. I think I got to take the chance with the no block here. No block and no Fading Hope. I don't know, man. Fading Hope actually looks so good right now, but if they hit me with a fight spell, it's over. All right. Yeah, I don't know what they're up to, man. It's making me nervous. I'm not too sure what they're up to here. Taking that 5 might have been a mistake. We'll see. Old Girl Troll. Okay. We don't exactly have a super killer hand here. Okay. All right. More land is fine. It's not exactly great though. All right, let's Prismari command this cat. Killed the Seeker's Chariot. And then, you know what we should have done there? Actually, we should have shoot. We should have just crushed the weak and got a treasure out of this. But that's okay. That's okay. Well, Thundering Rebuke. Thundering Rebuke. We'll foretell this. All right, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. Next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn, we'll have enough mana to copy the All Runs Epiphany. Barring that our opponent here doesn't make me use a Fading Hope, but I'm sure they're going to. I'm sure they're going to make me use it. Yeah, I definitely played that turn wrong, though. I had to crush the weeks. I totally forgot. I could have just crushed the week on the cats. Made things a little simpler. All right. I can't tell if they're holding a fight spell or not, man. They are holding priority. I know it's for other things, but they keep highlighting the Lier at the same time, which is making me feel like they have it. Tough game, man. Tough game. I kind of expected this to be a really tough game, though, to win that many in a row, because typically Arena likes to punish, make things harder if you are on a good streak. Yikes, man. Tense. Tense. Mono green is very good too, man. Usually mono green does a really good job at like refilling the board state. If it's you know, you remove their things, they do a really good job at reestablishing their board state really well. They have things like, you know, Ren and 7 and, you know, Storm the Festival, a Seeker's Chariot. Those things like put multiple threats on the battlefield that you have to worry about and take care of. I'm really glad we went with the Thundering Rebuke over the Burning Hands for sure. I think that was better. Obviously this matchup, it would have been way better to have the Burning Hands, but it's only so situational, you know? More of a sideboard card. They're really thinking this play through, and I mean, commend them for it. It's going to be a tough to get through this, because I mean, look at our hand. They might be able to pull it off though. They're not in like the worst shape. I'm hoping obviously they attack and they commit the 1/1 counters to the troll, because then we're gonna Fading Hope it. But the problem with having this Lier deck is they can see exactly what we have in our hand and what we're gonna be trying to do, right? But because it took them so long to decide, we're definitely going to hit the Fading Hope here on the troll, because I feel like they would have acted a lot quicker if they had the fight spell. We're doing this now for a very particular reason, and the reason being is if they have a Snakeskin Veil and we declare blockers on the cat first, then we just screwed ourselves into losing this game. Obviously that means we would lose our Lier. Okay, that was scary. I can't lie, that was very scary. I thought for some reason we might have lost that game there. Whew. 3-3. Okay, so we're definitely casting the more expensive. Thundering Rebukes. Thundering Rebukes. All right. No attacks. Kill you. This is sketch, man. This is so sketch. Ah, gosh darn it, man. Yes, we got another Lier. Okay. Ooh, the heart's pumping now, my friends. The heart is pumping now. Yeah. Okay, let's do it like that. Do we rebuke now? I feel like we do, because if they find a 4/4 trampler, yeah, let's just rebuke now. Okay. No attacks. There are hasty 4 drops like Froghemoth. So, oh man, what a. If you guys could feel the heartbeat, man, holy cow! I thought we were gonna lose this one, and we still could obviously lose this one, but man, we're in much better shape now. All right, now we got the Lier, so we're better now than we were to attack. I'm still gonna leave some back though. Still gonna leave a little bit back, just in case there's a fight spell. Brennan 7. Oh boy. They create the little tree folk. We bounce their little tree folk, which means though we don't have any more Fading Hopes to protect ourselves. Flunk is good, but not great. I need something else. Iteration could be good. Get 2 cards. Yeah, let's just do it. I was gonna copy it, but I'm actually just gonna do it. All right. Oh, and there's the scoop. Oh, thank God, man. What a tough game that was. Holy cow. Back up to almost 1,000. All right, we're looking good, guys. That's where we're gonna end it though. 5 wins in a row. Deck is solid, and we're gonna go ahead and break this thing down now. That's gonna do it for the video today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching this video all the way through. I really appreciate that so much. If you've made it this far into the video, you guys have no idea how much that actually helps the algorithm, so thank you so much for that, for sticking around, giving me all the watch time. It means the world to me, and it means the world to the channel growing, so thank you. Let's talk about the list a little bit here. So with this list, I think it played phenomenally. I can't really argue with the 5-0 that we had with it. It was really, really powerful. I think it was a great idea to switch out Thundering Rebuke into this list and take out Burning Hands. Burning Hands was just too situational. It's more of a sideboard card. Speaking of sideboards, I do think our sideboard needs a little work, because I don't think we need the teachings anymore. I thought maybe we would, but I think we can go for other tools. Not that the sideboard's that important. We only got 2 divides, but the list feels buttery smooth. I've had no issues with the mana other than trying to cast the Unexpected Windfall for, you know, the copy and didn't have the mana. But yeah, man, I think I've got this in a really happy spot. The Flunk is probably the worst removal spell in this list. I could probably, you know, put some other removal into this list. We can go look at all the black mana removal. I'm sure there's plenty in there that you could find that would fit perfectly where the Flunk might need to be. But the Flunk did work out pretty well for us for some certain things that, you know, may have been a threat with indestructibility. So it's something to keep in mind. And if we're copying Go Blank, it could be so good. So as far as changes go, I'm not touching this thing right now, but if you guys have any ideas on how to make this list any better, always, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know. Love to hear your thoughts and what you guys think. And if you guys can make it better, obviously, that would be great, because I'm always trying to improve the deck lists and do even better, because we're trying to climb that ladder, man. Trying to stay in top 1,000. So that's going to do it, though, for today's video. Before we jump out of here, though, if you guys are still here, I just want to let you guys know we're going to give a big shout out, as always, to our Marty Mob members. Marty Mob members are supporters of this channel. They support through the membership program for $4.99, and they get some pretty cool perks with the benefits. But the fact that they are supporting the channel the way they do, man, means the world to me. It really does keep this, you know, engine going, and the, you know, the videos coming, and keeps my motivation high. So thank you so much for everything you guys do for the channel. I really appreciate that. And I can't wait to see you guys all tonight at the live stream. I know you guys will be there. So shout out to the Marty Mob. If you guys want to become part of the Marty Mob, hit that little join button down below, or the link in the description, and you guys can become part of the Marty Mob today. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Till next time. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.